There I am.
There you is. There ain't nobody in here. I guess that means I can go ahead and act the fool because there ain't nobody but me and you.
We'll give everybody a little time to get in here. Yeah, there ain't nobody in here. By 15 after, we'll call it a night. Fix supper.
There you go.
Hey, there's Tracy. Hey, Tracy.
Howdy, Tracy.
Didn't know who was going to be in here tonight. Oh, I tell you, it's been a rough week. So how are you doing, Miss Tracy? I got the piggy over here crocheting. And I'm wore out.
Flip it over so you can see it.
It'd be hard to flip it over so I can see it, piggy.
Yeah, well, okay.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Hey, he started something new. Oh, you got the grandbabies. Is it the triplets or is that Stacy's grandkids? Okay.
How old are they?
Piggy says, how old are the three you're keeping? The triplets are Stacy's grandkids. I knew that she had, one of them had triplets for grandkids. Little girls. They're pretty. There's so many babies flying around. I can't find them all. I can't see them all. Oh, wow. 8, 6, and 4.
Lordy.
Now, you have a son and a daughter, and Stacy has a son and a daughter, right? Cool. At least I got that much right. I'm trying to catch up.
She can keep up with all that. She starts talking to me about who's connected to who and what's what, and I just go deer in the headlights.
He does. Okay. A son 32 and a daughter 26. And you don't seem like you're old enough to have kids that old. But I know I'm old enough to have kids that old. And yeah.
I'm old enough, but it just wasn't in the plans for me.
No, it wasn't in the plans for me either. All I got are my fur babies. And now I've got 2 less than I had a month ago. Had one got hit by a car latter part of February, first part of March, and then I had my tidbit who passed away a few days ago. I'll turn 53 in July, so you're just a little bit older than me. Okay. That's not bad. 53 is it's a good age.
Yeah, it's 57. I'll be high at 57 just later this year.
Yeah. Yeah, she had a fight with a hawk, is what we're assuming, because I heard a commotion and looked up and I saw the hawk falling through the trees and it landed on the branch and it was dazed and I heard a thump, but I didn't know what it was. Hey, Chris, that kind of country. I'm glad you're in here.
Kind of country.
And, she went missing for 7 days. We didn't see her. And then when she come back, We had her in the house for about 4 days. She didn't eat nothing. She tried to drink a little water and stuff and couldn't drink anything. Wanted out so bad. And I let her back out knowing that she might not come home. And well, she did come home after another 4 days. And she was in the house. And the other night, I went in there and laid down the bed, and she was on the bed, and that's the first time she'd been on her bed in a long time. And she laid her little paw on my arm and wanted me to pet on her. So I started petting her, and she crawled over next to me and laid down, and she slept there all night long right next to me. And she couldn't really move much. And then the next morning, she cuddled up next to me and Piggy both, and we knew it was going to be a short time because of the way she was acting. And we just let her lay on the bed where she was comfortable and at peace. She knew she was loved. She was around her family and her pack. Yeah, it is sad, but she's in a better place because while I was laying there holding her in my arms that night, I had a dream about her, and I dreamt she had the most beautiful emerald color eyes, and she was fat and sassy, and her skin or her fur was just such a beautiful black and white. And I was like, oh, wow, you've gotten better. And she just meowed at me. And then when I woke up and I saw what condition she was in, I knew that God was letting me see what she looked like on the other side of that rainbow bridge. And I couldn't deprive her of that. As much as I wanted her to get better, I prefer her not to suffer.
I have to tell you, though, to have survived as long as she did after a fight with a hawk, that's a pretty heck of a cat.
Yeah, she was very strong-willed. I don't think most cats would have survived on nearly a 30-foot fall, and then or more, and then survive for nearly 2 weeks. But
after having been grabbed by a hawk.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Tracy. Yeah, I try to be that pragmatic about it. That's the way I was with Lee when she got hit by the car. At least she went quick. She didn't even have time to close her eyes. She was gone that quickly. And my thing is, I can't keep them inside all the time because they're outdoor cats. I've done the best I can for them as far as I've gotten them all fixed. There's not going to be any more kitties.
They mostly feral and love to hunt.
Yeah, I would say they're a good 75 to 80% feral. The only people they'll allow around them is me and Piggy. And even then, it's like, you only touch me when I want you to touch me. I'll come in, I'll eat, I'll drink something, I'll lay where I want to lay, and then I'm going outside. Don't bother me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just the way it is with it.
Our cat should be.
Yeah. So, Krista, how are you and Brian doing? Hey, Claire. And you're not late. You were the first one in here. And supper sounds good. Yeah, supper sounded good. You gonna fix her some enchiladas and rice and beans? Oh man, that sounded good. Yeah.
Yeah, if you live somewhere close by, we might drop by. Yeah.
I'm saying, don't want to drive all the way to Ohio for it, though. I mean, I can't do that.
Yeah, that's a little bit far away.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad all of y'all have joined me tonight. Yeah. I didn't really want to start off on a sad note, but, just getting out there what's happened. And if I look kind of tired or dazed, that's what it is. I've been through it the past couple of weeks, and especially this past week. And then we sold Piggy's truck that he had when we got together. Radiator blew in it in 2015. It needed a lot of other work done to it. And we just didn't have the resources to get it fixed. And we had promised it to a friend of ours' daughter. Now she's pregnant, expecting a baby. Thank God, little boy. And decided, she's not going to have the money to have it fixed. So told us to do whatever we needed to do with it.
Yeah, she got other concerns planned for her.
Yeah. And we'd had a gentleman stop by and ask about it. And Piggy gave him a call back and let him know that, hey, we can sell it, not a problem.
He's already got busy on cleaning her up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you, Krista, it takes a while to get over the loss of your mama. It took me forever. It felt like, because when my mom died, I was her caretaker for years, and it took me forever to get over that. So I feel for anybody who loses a parent. I really do. But as far as truck, we sold the truck, got a few bills paid, and no sooner we get all this stuff done than our key to our car tears up. Have to go get it get a new one of those. Went to the dealership to see, because that's the only place we knew we could get one, and told us that's going to have to order one. It'd be over $300 to order it, and then when it come in, they'd have to program it. So that's an extra fee to program it and everything. So it's going to be over $300, and I'm sitting here do what? And they said, oh, but you could take it down here to the lot guys on Glenwood Avenue, and they might can do it for you. So, okay, we'll do it. $165. We got a $20 discount for paying cash. It was going to be $185. I was like, okay, that's better than $300 any day.
That's the lot guys down in Dalton.
Yeah, they're in Dalton, Georgia. If anybody's ever in Dalton and needs key service, the lot guys, Glenwood Avenue. I tell you what, that's something else. And then let's say, had to buy a battery for our van. Our van had been sitting up at his mother's house for the past year and so many months. His stepdad was going to work on it, put a new sensor on it for us. Well, it still ain't got a new sensor. So we brought it home, and we're going to see about doing everything that needs to be done on the car first, make sure everything's taken care of on it, and then work on fixing the van up. And unless we sell it, we've got possible interest in it. We don't know. So if we sell the van, then we'll have money to get everything else fixed up.
Well, not everything, but
Well, true, not everything, but
it'll get us further down the road.
Yeah. So how's everybody doing tonight? Been talking to Tracy and talking to Kristen, Claire. So y'all can let me know how y'all are doing. Anything exciting been going on for y'all this week? Yeah, Chris, I figured you might know who I was talking about. That's good company. They really are. I know they travel out to do locksmithing, and they do it in store too. So, but I was well pleased with their service.
They did us right.
Hi, Stacy. Oh, I'm saying, this back and forth on the warm to cold and cold to warm, I don't like this. I just want it to be a steady temperature. I can handle 75. That'll work. So how are you doing, Miss Stacy? That's good. So I've been seeing different weathers for everybody. Claire's got cold weather, I think, up in Ohio. I think I was seeing the cold weather up there. Did y'all have cold weather over there where y'all are at, Stacy? And Tracy, I should say, because maybe. But the question is, though, Stacy, is it technically babysitting when it's the grands? Isn't that just having fun? That's what I've always been told.
Depends on how ragged they run.
No. Say, really, it is? Okay. Oh, no, really is not. Okay, really is not. Okay.
They get to pump a full of sugar and send them home to mom and daddy.
Well, I know from the pictures I've seen and the videos I've watched on YouTube that y'all posted, it's been, y'all have some gorgeous grandbabies. You and Tracy both do.
Oh, no wonder. Look at them.
Oh man, storming and cool on the beach.
They're good looking babies. So you figure they produce some good looking grandbabies.
Oh yeah, Tracy and Stacy are beautiful. I've seen pictures of their kids. They're all the boys are all, you know, they're gorgeous. They're very handsome young men. The girls are gorgeous. So you know, I couldn't place them without looking at the names underneath them, who goes to who. But you know, just looking at them, I know they're gorgeous. Storming and cool on the beach. I guess that means y'all hadn't get to sit on the beach and watch the waves come in. Well, Stacy, I don't consider it being sweet when you're telling the truth. I mean,
there you go.
And when you're telling the truth, you're telling the truth.
Just being sweet, you're not telling the truth.
That's it. Well, has anybody got any questions for me tonight? Me or Piggy?
Uh-oh.
I'm putting us both on the spot tonight. I'm willing to answer whatever. And if y'all wonder why I keep looking down, y'all know I'm looking at reading my comments. They scroll by so quick on my phone. And I have to actually focus on what I'm looking at. Oh, one thing I do want to let y'all know while I'm waiting on questions, I'm hoping everybody that is a member or that has joined our group page on Facebook, Alyne and Happy Guinea Pig, Welcome to Our Kitchen, has seen the 3 designs I have came up with for the apron. Oh, had to go get a new TV.
Uh-oh.
That's Krista. I can understand ours gives us fits. We've had to do resets and everything else on it. It's been a pain in the behind.
It's still a pain.
Yeah. We keep threatening it with a new one. Every time we threaten it with a new one, it straightens up for a few days. But I've got the 3 designs up on our Facebook group page. And for anybody that's interested in that, I know Stacy, I think Stacy and Tracy are already in there. I don't know, Chris, if you are, or Claire, if you are. But the link to that group page is pinned to the top of the chat up here. And that way, you know, if you have Facebook and you want to check that out, you can. And I have made the designs and an announcement. Mom and I moved to Kentucky so that she could be with her dad. She had never seen him since she was about 2 years old. My grandmother and my grandfather got divorced when my mom was 2, and he moved out of state to Tennessee, and then from Tennessee he moved to Illinois, and from Illinois he landed in Paducah, Kentucky. And when my stepdad died, Mama wanted to go and spend time with her dad to get to know him. And so that's what we did, is we left and we moved to Kentucky. And I lived there for about 15 years. And we moved from Kentucky back to Alabama in 2002. And Mom and I lived in Alabama until she passed away in 2010. And then I moved in with my aunt over here in Georgia in 2011. And I met the hubby in 2012 and been with him ever since, pretty much. And it's not too personal. Like I said, Stacey, you know, if I put it out there, I'm willing to answer it. You know, when I was going through my chemo and my radiation and everything, I was very graphic and explicit on what was going on. So I'm not afraid to answer anything. And if it is something I consider too personal, you know, I'll let you know. But I'll put it out there. I don't care. But yeah, the designs for the aprons are on the group page. Get back to that. You know, you vote on the one you like. And I've been talking to Full Blown Country, and I'm told him I want the bib apron, which is the one with the thing around the neck and down the front. And I'll take the design that's chosen and put on there. And if the one that I personally want is not chosen, then I'm going to have that one made special for me and for the giveaway. But I like all three designs, or I wouldn't have made them. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed after I left Alabama, there was a lot that went on. And well, that's me, everybody I went to school with, I thought about them, and I'm like, okay, I wonder where they're at now, what they're doing now. And then when Facebook came out and I first got on Facebook and started finding people again, learn things, I was like, wow, you really don't know what's going on in people's lives, where they're at. But yeah, I'm pretty much an open book on a lot of things, and try to share what was going on with me, because a lot of people don't know that my mom, she had a lot of health problems, and she wound up on oxygen, and that's why I was her caregiver from about 2004 until 2010. And that's what I did 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, was I took care of my mom. And with, no other siblings to do it. And I had maybe one or two people I could rely on to be there for me, to help me out. I had a girl, I can't call her a girl, she was a lady. She was I call her my sister of the heart. Her name was Georgette. And she would sit with my mom while I would go to the grocery store. And that was the only time I had to myself every month, was when I went to the grocery store. And I would go pick up Georgette and bring her to the house to sit with my mom. And I would leave out and go, and I'd be gone for about 4 hours buying groceries. And I'd either stop and grab us something to eat, or make sure I bought something that we could fix real quick. And Georgette would help me put up my groceries, and we'd all eat, and then I would take Georgette home. And so that's the help I had. Georgette and her mother, Evelyn, are the two that really helped me out. And then in 2008, right at my mom's 61st birthday party, Mama had her 61st birthday party on July the 26th of 2008. And Georgette had a stroke in August of 2008. I think it was just like a week or so later. And then she passed away July the 2nd of 2009. And my mom passed away February the 7th of 2010. So I lost both of my major supports in life within, a short period of time. And I went downhill. I'm not afraid to talk about it. It's something I had to talk about to help heal myself. When my mom died, I got through it, but then around June 2010, I had to go see a psychiatrist. Actually, I went to Highlands Medical in Scottsboro. I was going to admit myself because I was having suicidal thoughts. And because I was going through that, like I said, I wanted to get help, and they set me up an appointment with a psychiatrist and therapist. And thankfully, my landlady was a licensed guidance counselor, and I told her what was going on and showed her the paperwork that the hospital had given me. And she made sure that I was okay, and that I went to my appointments, and talking to the therapist and everything, I got to the root of what was causing all of my depression and my anxiety, because I was diagnosed as a major depressive. And thank you for joining the group page, Krista. Yeah. And the thing about it is Piggy has, depression as well. And I think we kind of help each other in that. But my thing is, getting to the root of what caused my depression in the beginning is the fact that I was molested as a child. And I'll put that out there. I'm not ashamed to say it now because for so long I blamed myself for what happened, and I know that it's not my fault. I was a kid, and the person who did that was an adult and should not have done that.
That's right.
And so I will put forth my story, and I'll tell you, just because bad things happen to you in life does not mean that you have to stay in a victimhood state. You can fight it. You can become a survivor and be a survivor. And that's the way I consider myself. I'm a survivor. I have overcome the molestation. I've overcome my cancer. I've overcome a lot of bad things in life. And all I can go or do is go up from there. That's the way I see it.
I thought mine and the main thing that got me through it is I woke up and looked in the mirror one day and said, you know what? I like me.
That's it right there. I like me. I like who I am as a person. And you're right, Claire. Caretaking is one of the hardest things. It is very stressful. And it's hard, especially if you don't have anybody there with you. That's it, Stacey, only through God. And it was God who showed me that I needed help. I was laying in bed and I was saying, all right, I need to write a list on who I'm going to leave this to, who I'm going to leave that to. And I'm sitting there, why am I doing this? And I thought, I plan on killing myself. And it was like God opened my eyes and said, you need help. And it was only through the grace of God that I was able to get through. And, and He has been there with me, carrying me through everything, every step of the way. Yeah, I actually had an aunt who lives in Alabama. She went to the hospital to be with me that day that I was there, and she would check on me and call me. But yeah, he did. God sends the right people at the right time. I don't care what anybody says. When my cancer was diagnosed, He put the right doctors in my pathway, the right nurses.
They were good.
Yeah, when it come time for me to meet somebody, to be there with me through everything, God introduced me to Piggy. And people laugh at me. I tell them I met Piggy online. We met on an internet site and became friends. We both needed somebody to just talk to. It wasn't that we were romantically, involved or whatever. It's that we needed somebody to talk to, a friend. He was in a bad situation. I was living with my aunt and uncle and having to deal with my cousin and, being very stressed out and everything. And we had each other that we could talk to, that, we could vent to. And then we met and, like I said, still had the friendship going on. And we did not actually become a couple until, say, about 5 months, 4 or 5 months after we met. But, he needed help. I helped him. I needed help. He helped me. And we were there for each other. And we've been there for each other ever since. And that's the way it needs to be, for us. And, we may have both hit rock bottom at the same time and have built our way back up. And when I say we both hit rock bottom, I mean rock bottom. We had nothing. I had a job and a way to drive to my job, and that was pretty much it. I had everything in storage at my aunt and uncle's house, and Piggy had lost a lot of his stuff through a previous relationship, and we got together, and it's like what I didn't have, he had, and what he didn't have, I had, and
neither one of us had much of anything.
Yeah, neither one of us had much of anything. And people will tell you right off, for a fact if it's the right person. If you're not marrying them for the money. Well, if Piggy was marrying me for money or getting with me for money, he was sore out of luck. And if I was getting with him for money, I was definitely sore out of luck. So God brought us together to help each other and get us through. And that's what I am so proud of. Yeah, Chris, I have been so blessed. I used to tell everybody I could tell you a testimony of things that God had done in my family and done in my mom's life and done for her and what He had done for my aunt. And now I can tell everybody, I can tell you what God's done for me. And even then, it was things God had done for me. He had shown me, that He can do anything. But my mom had been on death's door many a time on life support. She had been diagnosed with COPD. She had not only the breathing issues, she had heart problems. She had diabetes. She had high blood pressure. She had so many different health problems. And I've seen God pull her through time after time after time. And I've got an aunt that lives in Alabama. She has heart problems, and she was dead in the emergency room for 214 minutes. They worked on her. The doctor worked on her for 214 minutes to get her heart pumping again. She had a trach tube for like 4 years, 3 or 4 years, and then had it taken out. And she's thriving right now. I mean, yeah, she's a diabetic. She still has heart problems. She still has health issues, but she's alive and she's here to give her testimony. She has a problem with mini strokes, but again, she's alive. She's here to tell her testimony. Narcissistic behaviors right there. That's
What's that?
we understand. Krista says, I know what you mean. I've been married 3 times. The first 2 were very abusive, controlling, manipulative, didn't care about anything but themselves.
Narcissist.
Yeah. We know quite a few people like that, Krista. And yeah, it's good to get away from them. Yeah, Stacy, like I said, I can tell you what God has done for so many people. Now I can tell everybody what God has done for me and the fact that he delivered me from cancer. So, hey, Julie, starting over. Glad you could join us.
Howdy, Julie.
Yeah. So I'm just sitting here telling everybody about what I've been through and going through, and answer questions. And like I said, I don't mind talking about what my life is like. I still have depressive issues sometimes, but I'm thankful that I've got Piggy to help me get through them, because he keeps me cheered up. And there's days that we both get on each other's nerves. I'm sure everybody understands that. And, we step back, we talk through it once we've had a little time, and, we go on from there. We make our amends and go on. We both have this saying: we don't like drama, we don't like fighting and arguing, and we do what's best for us. And how I got off on all that, I really don't know. But, that's just me rambling and a talking. And
There's somebody out there needing to hear it.
well, if y'all did need to hear it, I hope it helps, But yeah, just, going back to what I originally told Stacy, I don't mind talking about my personal life and things like that. And, I just have this thing, if somebody needs to hear it, then it's simply because, God put me in a place to tell it. Well, Claire, I want you to know everybody in my chats, everybody on my Facebook page, I consider family and close friends. I don't look at everybody as, how do I put it, as strangers or whatever. I might have some friends that's more acquaintances than friends, but, if I'm interacting with you in any way, shape, or form, I consider you part of my family. And I'll be honest, Julie says, hi at Piggy Piddles. Hello.
Howdy, Julie.
Piggy's over here crocheting, so he's not really looking at his chat screen very much. But I have people I talk to here in the chats and on my Facebook that I consider more family than some of my own family. This is what he's working on, y'all. It is orange, yellow, and a cream color. And he's making that for me to lay my phone on. Yeah. But, Claire said, nice. So Claire said, nice. Yeah, I love fall colors too, so that works great for me. And the color combo is great. That's something else I was going to tell you. I am sitting right now at 201 subscribers, And I told everybody that when I reach 250 subscribers, I'm going to have a giveaway. Well, I'm trying to get everything up because I don't know, it may be another 3 or 4 months before I hit 250, but I would like to go ahead and get things together that I'm going to give away. And some of the things that I'm going to give away are some of those things like that Piggy works on. I call them pot holders. I've got some in my kitchen that I use for pot holders. And he's going to make some up for me to do giveaways on.
As soon as she gets me some more yarn.
Thank you. Yeah. Hi, I told Piggy, I said, did really good. We hit 100 right before Christmas. We've hit 200, right here at the beginning of April. And so I'm doing good. Julie, don't worry about it, honey. I know you're busy doing things, doing your gardening and other things. Red, black, and white one for Georgia. I'll get him the yarn to do that with Chris. That's not a problem. Crystal wants one that's in red, black, and white. Yeah, this is just my shorts. This is my stack of those things that he has made. I have them in different sizes. I have a solid yellow one. I have a blue and yellow one or a green and yellow one. Blue, black, and gray. Hey, Anglersville. Welcome. Let's see. Well, Biggie, we got one that wants one in red, black, and white. And we got one in blue, black, and gray. I think that's what it was.
Cool beans, Julie. I'll do those up for you.
Let's see. That's Krista. And that was Stacy. And okay, Piggy needs to sell them. I'm thinking very seriously about putting it because he's got like the black and blue. That's no white, just black and blue. Then I've got I don't know what that's light blue and yellow. I think got 3 of those. And then I've got some green and yellow. Like I said, he's made me all sorts of stuff. Y'all see another black and blue one. Stacy says she can send you some yarn. If you want to, Stacy. Then this is a big one that he made me to set one of my big casserole dishes on, and another big one for a casserole dish. And then I got this one right here. I won't get rid of that one. He put my name in that one. So, but that's things, some things like that I'm going to be doing on my giveaway when I have my giveaway at 250. And how are you, Mr. Angler of the Ville? I'll send that to you, Stacy. I'm going to be having it in my descriptions on my videos. I don't know if it's on my about page yet. I've got to check and see on that, but I will send you my address. That's not a problem.
We're working on getting a bigger mailbox put up too, so it'll fit a lot.
Okay, Crystal. Either way, it don't matter. What we were going to get some yarn and do that, but making sure that we get what y'all want, definitely sure. Yeah, and I think Julie has our address right now.
Y'all just keep in mind, I'm not even a novice at this stuff. I just know a basic chain stitch and I go with it.
Yeah, he's doing better than me. I have a hard time getting past the basic chain stitch now. I used to could double stitch and I could do the granny stitch and all that, make the, what they call the Afghans and stuff. And I got away from it, and it's taken me a while. And my hands hurt when I crochet. But he does it with 2 and 3 pieces of yarn. Yeah. He gets making those pretty good. I may put some up on either my Facebook page or his Facebook page, the Alyne Welcometomykitchen and the HGP or Happy Guinea Pig Eats Again. I'll put them on those pages and sell them things. People want them. What Piggy does is when he's not doing other things around the house, as far as his piddles and doing things around the house and videoing,
which is 90% of the time,
he sits here and he crochets while he watches videos and while he watches TV. You know, if he's not helping me in the kitchen or if he's not doing other things, he's crocheting. It keeps him occupied and keeps his hands busy and moving. And so you see, he's only started crocheting in about the past month. And I've gotten all of these in the past month. And he's got another one laying over on his little table that he uses that is big. Hey, I'll take recipes, y'all. Speaking of, I've still got my list of things y'all asked me to fix from last week. The beef stroganoff, the goulash, and the pecan cheesecake. Is there anything that y'all want to see me fix? Doesn't have chocolate. As long as it doesn't have chocolate, I'm willing to make anything. This one he just got through making. I don't know if y'all can see how big this thing is.
You might have to set back.
Oh, it's in the screen now. Yeah, here we go. That's a big one. And the one I've got down below, that's just a little bit bigger. That's done in brown and cream, I think. And this one,
it's a blue and brown.
Oh, blue and brown. Okay, I'm sorry. And this one is done in the orange and light blue. And it's a big one too.
So it's not all in the screen either.
Yeah. Yeah, those are placemat size, Julie. So now he knows about what size to make your placemats that you wanted.
About the size of my TV tray.
Yeah. Okay, Kristen.
What?
She said she'd be right back.
Well, hurry up. We'll miss you.
I keep getting pop-ups on my phone for other videos.
For other videos.
Yeah, I think it was Grilling and Chilling with Mojo.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I have Angler of the Ville dropping in, and then I had haven't seen any of the others in tonight, but I know a Full Blown Country. I'm gonna put his link out there probably next week, post it at the top, because he does t-shirts and hats, and like I said, he's looking into the aprons to do them for me. And what I may do, I've got my bonfire account. I haven't sold anything on that. I may close that down and not worry about the bonfire. And then when I get ready, go ahead and order some shirts from Full Blown Country for anybody that's interested in them, and let him know what size I need. And
we'll get to the point where we can buy the equipment.
We'll do it ourselves, I know, but that's going to be a while. But
I'll be a merch making boat.
Yeah. Yeah, I want a coffee cup or something made up, and I want a t-shirt, and I want an apron. You know, I want my own stuff. You know, I want to be able to wear my stuff on camera. Oh man.
They got quiet on us.
They did. I'm tired, y'all.
Anything else anybody would like to know?
Yeah, anybody else have any questions? You say I'm an open book. I'll tell you whatever. Usually. Excuse me, though. I'm normally a night owl, but lately I have been going to bed right around midnight. And when I say I'm a night owl, I'm usually up to 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Sometimes 5.
Yeah, I've been known to stay up as late as 5. But past few nights, I've been hitting bed between 12 and 1:30.
Well, we've had all that stuff we've had to deal with the last couple of weeks.
The t-shirts drive you crazy. I'll wear t-shirts as long as they're not real tight around my neck. I like something that's a little like a V-neck, or I don't like those right around your neck ones. But I'm more into tank tops. During the summertime, I love tank tops, whether it be the racerbacks or just a regular tank top or whatever. That's what I wear. I'm comfortable in them, and
Just being two of us. Unless she's on video, she ain't got to worry about that chest squeezer.
You've been hit on this evening. It's disgusting that men think some of those pickup lines are good. They're awfully gross. I'm telling you, I understand.
Claire, I'll have to tell you a story sometime of just how desperate I've seen men be.
Mm.
I used to be a designated driver for a couple of lady friends of mine, and I'd take them to the bar, and they'd have a good time, dance. Some of these guys, that can get them out on the dance floor and everything. Well, I probably ain't telling you nothing. You probably already know.
Shepherd's pie. Yes, Miss Stacy, I will try that because I know exactly what a shepherd pie is. And they are good.
What's shepherd pie?
It is made with ground meat and vegetables as a base, covered with mashed potatoes and baked in the oven.
Sort of like a pot pie.
Well, almost like a pot pie, but not a pot pie.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, Julie, I've had that problem, and I'll tell you about it here in just a second. Claire, I knew a lady. She used to cut the neck of every shirt she ever owned. But when I lived in Kentucky, I worked in a convenience store. I managed the convenience store. And there was this one guy, and he was a nice person, but he was a severe alcoholic. And he would have his kids who were older than me come into the store and call me mom, and thinking that was going to get me to go out with him. I'm like, no, ain't no way. And I flat out told his kids, I said, listen, I said, please tell your daddy to stop this because I'm not going out with him. I'm not interested in him. And one of them finally took the hint that I wasn't interested in him and got his daddy to stop. But that happened for like 6 months straight. They would come in for our work. I don't remember if I did or not. I tried not to remember it. I mean, it's just, ooh. But he'd come in the store. He'd say, you want me to stand on my head for you? I'll stand on my head for you if you go out with me. I'm like, no, thank you. Nope, not going there. Don't want to go there. The only guy I went out with up there, he chewed cigars. Yeah, I went out with him one time, and that was enough. You didn't chew cigars. You smoked cigars. There's a difference. Yeah, Jill. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I moved from Kentucky in 2002, so that's been over 20 years ago that happened. And I just, so I dealt with a lot of stuff working in a convenience store, and no. Oh my goodness. Was I, will you be my new mommy? Daddy needs a wife.
Oh Lord, that's hard.
I say, tell your daddy to go to the Goodwill, he might find one. That's sad. And I feel sorry for the little kids that the parents put up to do stuff like that. Claire laughing at me for saying that, yeah. Hey, I'm too old. I don't put up with stuff like that no more. I'm one of these, people say that, ask me no questions, I'll tell you no lies, and I ain't gonna tell you no lies to begin with. And if the truth hurts, well, there's a Band-Aid. I've had to deal with so much over time that I was told by somebody one time, said, you're a cold-hearted person, aren't you? I said, why do you say that? I said, well, you just don't act like other people do. When somebody asks you out, you're just mean. I said, don't want to go out with you. I ain't being mean, I'm being truthful. There's a difference.
Just because you want to go out with me don't mean I want to go out with you.
That's right there, Julie. I told him, hon, I don't want a husband and you have a mommy. Daddy should have been been good to her. That's it right there. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta tell y'all, we're gonna have a baby on Tuesday. Tuesday is the 5th, right? Yeah, Tuesday's the 5th. My cousin's daughter's gonna have a baby on Tuesday. It's gonna be a little girl. Just tell your husband you listening to a crazy woman. Well, get up here if you getting up here. Come on. You can get up here. I ain't picking you up. Oh, man. Yeah. Like I said, I've had so many people over the years just, they either don't like the fact that I'm truthful or plain spoken. Come on. There you go.
It's like that one I've seen come across Facebook. People get upset when you start treating them like they've treated you.
Yeah. I guess y'all can see my baby. This is my Charlie. He loves his mama. Yeah. Him's my little boy. Oh, yeah. Mama loves you too, Charlie. But, I've actually had some of my own family, cousins and stuff, some of them that I don't get along with, accuse me of being rude and mean because I'm plain and honest. That's what I tell everybody, Julie. Don't ask if you don't want to know.
That's it.
If you don't want the truth, don't ask me. Otherwise, your feelings going to get hurt.
You ain't ready for the truth, don't ask.
Thank you, Julie. Him's my baby. We've had him since 2015. We got him, I think, in September of 2015. He had been given to my aunt and uncle. And
right before I went to have my head reattached.
Yeah, they couldn't take care of him, and they already had 3 dogs, 2 that they had taken to the pound, and 1 that got killed, and because they couldn't take care of them. And we told them if they ever got rid of Charlie to let us know, we'd take. Excuse me.
Months later, he was ours.
Yeah, they got him in August of 2015, and in September 2015, we got a phone call. If you want Charlie, come get him. So we went and got him. And now he is, he was about 6 or 7 months old when they got him. So he turned 7 this year. And he thinks he's a pussycat. He all he's ever been around is cats. When he gets around a dog, he don't know what a dog is, and he runs from it. But you let a kitty cat come around, and he thinks he's a kitty cat, and he'll chase them kitty cats.
Unless cats come around, he got his nose all up in their butts trying to find that particular spell he wants to find, but he doesn't know that he ain't gonna find that unless he gets around the dog. Yeah. Well, he is a baby. He thinks he's a baby. He can be sweet, but he can also be a pain in the behind. He is, we know he's part Chihuahua and part Yorkie, but we also think he's part Scotty. I think he's mostly Scotty.
He has the Scotty temperament.
The Scotty looks.
Well, he does have some Yorkie and Chihuahua looks too. It's just, but mostly everything that we've looked up, he had, as far as his temperament and everything, is all Scotty. And
oh yeah.
But everything else is pretty much Yorkie and Chihuahua. And we were told he is a Chorkie, but I think they left the Scotty out somewhere.
Yeah, because he stands exactly like a Scotty.
Yeah.
Got attributes like a Scotty, got the attitude of a Scotty.
Oh, yeah, he's stubborn. Oh, he's stubborn. He is picky in what he eats. I have fed him dog food. He don't like dog food.
Well, he come by that honest.
Yeah, we know why he don't like dog food. And I'm not going on into that on here. I mean, that's just no. But so he gets chicken and he gets pork chops and he gets other vegetables and stuff.
Well, Julie, he is sweet. He's as sweet as can be. He can also be a stubborn pain in the butt, every bit as sweet as he can be.
Oh,
but we love him.
Oh yeah. So you notice the sticker collection. Yeah, I've got Catching Them Fish, Mike's Fishing Home, and Backwoods Mindsets Limited Edition. And then there's mine, and there's Piggy's. He said, you had a Fiestador.
I ain't never heard of that. What is that?
I don't know. I froze. Am I still froze?
No.
It might have been a glitch in my internet. I don't know. Okay. I just want to make sure. I know we were watching Becca Mudtramp last night with Scott Swift and Joy Stewart on their giveaway that they were doing. And Becca froze and had to wait for hers to unfreeze. And then we watched part of Backwoods Mindsets Fish Me Off Friday with Mike's Fishing Home and Jeremy Tournament Cats. And Backwoods froze. So everybody's having problems with the internet. Oh, yeah, my nose is. Oh, a Feist and a Labrador. Okay, Feistador. It makes sense.
It's a what?
It's a Feistador, a mix between a Feist and a Labrador.
I know a Labrador. I don't know a Feist.
I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but I knew they had a mixture of Feist and Shih Tzu. And I don't know, I think they call it a Fitz Zoo. I'm thinking it was a Fitz Zoo. So I'm not sure. Yeah, anything is possible. I was watching a TikTok the other day, and there was a mixture of a Dachshund and a bullhound, or a bulldog, I mean. And it was like a little bitty bulldog with miniature legs, is what it looked like. But they showed the mama, she was a Dachshund, and the daddy was a bulldog.
Boy, that had to be rough on that mama.
And I was just like, I can't wait to see this puppy. And that puppy come out, and it looked just like a bulldog with itty bitty legs. It was adorable. I mean, beautiful little dog, but I couldn't see doing it to a dog myself. You know, that's just me. Y'all, it's almost 8 o'clock. Did y'all know that? Wow. I did not know it was almost 8 o'clock.
Christy ever come back?
I haven't seen her yet.
Uh-huh.
She probably had to go do something. She probably taking care of Jamie. Isn't that his name, Jamie? Their nephew?
Oscar.
Yeah, I got to fix supper, y'all. I slept in this morning. I had had a serious sinus headache for the past 2 days. Like I was telling you earlier, having everything we had today, then we took the car, I think it was yesterday, and we had the oil changed, had the tire fixed. And no, that was day before yesterday. Yesterday, we were going to go get the title fixed up for the truck that we sold. Come find out, somehow or another, because I misplaced the title. We're having to get a replacement title. I put that title where I wouldn't lose it and it'd be safe. I can't find it. It's safe for me. But anyway, we're trying to get a replacement title. They said, well, you have to get this taken care of because there was a lien on it at one time, and we just had to have paper showing there's no lien on it. But what they told Piggy when he went in there was that he needed to get the paper signed, stating that it
needed to get them signed off on it.
Yeah, you need to get them signed off on it. That's all they told him. They didn't tell him that we needed to have a certain type of paper. It was just, so the paper they gave him is what I had him sign. Got back up there, and I take out, we're driving all the way from Ringgold to Dalton, which is a little ways. Did that, then drove all the way back to Ringgold to get this taken care of. I went in with them because I was going to make sure it got taken care of. I was not happy. And she said, well, we have to have a release for it. So this isn't what we need. I said, well, you write down on that piece of paper what I need so I can tell them what I need.
Funny thing is, it's on their computers and their paperwork, but
it's been released.
It's been released, but they have to have another release in order to do a new title.
Julie, we have looked everywhere for it. We have gone through every tote, every box, every stack of papers, everywhere I could think of. I'm thinking it could have grown legs and walked, or it might have gotten knocked off by accident into the trash.
I'm thinking more likely at first because it was in a place where it couldn't have got knocked off by the kitties.
Yeah. But anyway, we're going to go back down there Monday and get the paper that we need, and then contact Jeremy, the gentleman we sold it to.
Jamie.
Oh, Jamie. Why do I want to call him Jeremy? His name's Jamie. And Jamie and Piggy are going to go back next Friday. That's Jamie's day off. So they'll go back next Friday and get everything taken care of. And well, Stacey, I get up late a lot of mornings. I didn't get up until noon, almost noon today. I think it was 11:30. I got up, and I get sick if I eat when I first get up. So I wait about an hour or two. So it's like 1:30 when I eat. So when I eat supper, I eat about 8 o'clock, and then I'm up until 12 or 1 o'clock. So that kind of averages out my day there. But yeah, I do eat late, unfortunately. I shouldn't do that, but that's my schedule. That's how my body works. If I try to eat earlier, I get sick. When I get up in the mornings, like if we have to be at a doctor's appointment or something, 8 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock, it's still 11 o'clock before I eat. I have to be up at least a couple of hours before I eat anything, or I get sick. And that's just my metabolism, the way I am. And poor little Piggy, he suffers with me. He'll eat him a snack or two, drink him some coffee to get full. But, that's just how it goes for us.
Well, Piggy's an old jarhead, so adapt, adjust, and overcome is a thing for me.
Yeah, that sounds like me, Julie. I was taking something, put in the kitchen the other night, and I opened the refrigerator door and I looked and I had Piggy's empty coffee cup, and I was going to set it down in the refrigerator. And it's a case of, I get absent-minded sometimes. I go in to do something, and you know that I was saying about a dog and squirrels, squirrel? That's me. I'll go in to do something and I'll say something else. I'm like, oh, I got to do this. And then I remember what I was doing. It's a case of, I constantly do this to myself, but I've gotten used to it. I am who I am. And I'm not to the point I ain't changing for nobody.
I like her just the way she is, so she got that good.
Hey, and I like Piggy just the way he is. So, I'm stubborn, he's stubborn. We work good together. Well, y'all, it's a little bit after 8. I'm fixing to go fix supper. I want to thank all of y'all for being in here with me. I've had fun tonight, and I'll be back again Saturday night. And I'll try to get some of these dishes made up and get everything taken care of and get the videos for those out. I've got to get started on it. I've had a busy couple of weeks, and it's really thrown me behind. But I will, like I said, see y'all next Saturday. And if you watch my video Monday, I'll see you Monday. Well, I got one coming out tomorrow too, y'all. I've got a Sunday Snippets coming out tomorrow. It is my deep fryer video review. It's a Hamilton Beach deep fryer. And I'm doing my review on that, and it'll be out tomorrow at 2:30. So if y'all are interested in deep fryers, you can check me out.
Yeah, we had fun with that.
Thank you, Julie. I think we're sweet together too. We're not like oil and water. We actually kind of like water and dirt. We mix and make mud. We're good.
I'm the bitter coffee. She's the sugar.
Thank y'all for joining us. Bye, y'all.